FBI agent canned for political bias, but top witness against Biden's on ICE. And the more we're learning more and more about the FBI and the corruption, and we're learning more and more about old Timothy Tebow. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. There's a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my other socials and Twitter, so check that out. And also, it's storming out here where I'm at in Houston, so please ignore if you hear the thunderstorms. All right, let's talk about the news. The more we learn about the Timothy Tebow situation, the worse it looks for the FBI. As I reported a few days ago, Tebow was forced out of the FBI recently for political bias, being escorted out by officials at the headquarters. He had been accused of basically burying the Hunter Biden investigation as early as 2019 in an attempt to help Joe Biden get Joe Biden elected president. And so it was a full year prior. He hadn't even announced that he was going to be running yet. But Chuck Ross of the Free Beacon has uncovered more, including the fact that Tebow, quote, ran point in the handling of Tony Bublowski. If you don't remember Bublowski, he's the former Hunter Biden associate who alleged that the quote, big guy was Joe Biden. According to the latest report, Tebow and Bublowski, who could have brought the whole corruption scheme on ice. And I remember Trump even brought Bublowski to one of the debates, and he the one that verified some of the stuff on the laptop. He's one of the ones that was like, yeah, these text messages that's on his laptop and these emails that's on his laptop that is to me. He said they're real. He was like, I have them on my phone right here, and he had his actual phone that where you can see that the same messages that was on on Hunter Biden's laptop were on Bublowski's phone. So that's how I knew right there. Another more proof that the laptop back then was real, which the mainstream media totally ignored. But a former FBI official who allegedly shut down part of the investigation into Hunter Biden was running point in the Bureau's dealing with the key witness in the probe, according to sources directly familiar with the matter. The witness, Tony Bublowski, now has concerns that the former official, Timothy Tebow, helped bury information according to his dealings with the Biden family that gave the FBI, sources told the Washington Free Beacon. That he gave to the FBI, sources told the Free Beacon. Tebow retired from the FBI last week amid allegations from whistleblowers that he shut down an investigation into an avenue of derogatory information about Hunter Biden in October 2020. Senate Republicans began scrutinizing Tebow earlier this year over anti-Trump rhetoric he posted on social media. And then Tebow came out through his lawyer and said, yeah, they try to make this like they asked me to step down. I planned on stepping down about a month ago. I put in my stuff. Blase. It's not because of what's going on with all. He's lying. It is because of what's going on with all this stuff. That's why he decided to retire. They were investigating him over a year ago. So he was like, yeah, they go get me. So let me go ahead and retire. I mean, we're not stupid. But Bublowski was first interviewed in 2020 after his now infamous accusations against the current president. Since the beginning of 2021, though, he's had no contact with the FBI, which is ostensibly still carrying out its investigation into Hunter Biden. You'd think there'd be more contact than that if that bureau was taking this seriously. But the lack of contact may explain Tebow's ouster. There's no question that investigations with political sensitivities have been handled widely differently by the FBI over the last decade or so. There was talk as early as last spring about the FBI backing off Hunter Biden for fear of affecting midterms. Yet, the same bureau raided Donald Trump home much closer to November, just days before the DOJ's policy kicked in that would supposedly stop such political influential moves. Booba Blowski, despite the seriousness of his allegations and his close connections with the Bidens, has not been asked to appear before the grand jury to speak about what he knows, and it's very, very odd. That's because they're not curious about it. They don't want to know. They don't want to know his information. But did Tebow prevent that from happening? If possible, it's possible, but I expect the rot goes much deeper. There is no way a single person kneecapped this investigation for years without others knowing and participating. That leaves another big question hanging out there. Will the FBI now take the investigation seriously? I doubt it. There have been signs that things are progressing, and Tebow was pushed out for a reason. Still, why has it taken this long when they've had the laptop since 2019? It's crazy. The investigation itself was open all the way back in 2018. What's the holdup? Is the FBI really going to wait around until Biden leaves office? That alone would show political bias. We can only hope justice is done, but no one should be holding their breath. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace. Oh,